Any tips for reading the stock market? Not my expertise. Not a financial advisor. Just a melee guy. Alright, Marth Falcon. We played it once before. Today we're going to be playing it again. A lot of spacing. If Falcon swings first, he's in trouble. If Marth swings first, he can kind of get a punish like that. I missed my fastball, so Falcon's going to get a punish. That is okay. Just goes to show you the importance of tech skill. Falcon getting a great nair out of the air, not being able to follow up off of it, tells us a lot we need to know about this Falcon. Missing their own tech skill, going to give us a chance to punish. Oh, now it's just my bad for not getting that punish. And then you grab the edge, go out with back air, you tipper it. Not much Falcon can do, even with the best of DI. Just a good situation for us. Now you can see I can really patrol. I can really patrol with those nairs. Very hard for Falcon to grab, which is why I really like Marth in this matchup. Just put those nairs out, very hard for Falcon to punish. I'm just going to kind of run in, see if I can just run in and get a cheeky grab on him. There, I'm able to do it. I'm going to run forward farther slightly, just so I'm able to throw them at the edge. So if you run a little bit farther forward when you grab someone, you can actually throw them going a little bit farther forward, as opposed to if you grab them at a spaced distance. That's what I wanted to do to get a better edge guard situation. Just goes to show you that knowing your spacing and the minutia of the game can really be helpful. We're playing against Sheik on Yoshi's story now. Sheik is not going to be moving so much as Falcon. He's going to still be teching in place, and we're just going to go ahead and call that out. And that looks like that might be a quit out from our opponent. They are pausing a lot, I believe. But yeah, so there's our DC. I think they closed the entire client. Just goes to show you that having your habits called out and being in a position where you're not able to play the game a lot can be really frustrating. They might have wanted to pick Sheik to make things harder for me, but of course I am comfortable against playing Sheik, so that was not a problem. Called out their tech. They could have slid off to edge, but most likely Nair can still link to forward smash in that situation. So you have to remember low percent. If you're by the edge, Marth can go for a big read type of play like that and get the kill. You don't see a lot of other players doing this, but I do think it is a very strong play. Of course, they could tech to center, and then I would lose my positioning. So it's not going to do all the time, but as you can see, it can be very powerful and very devastating for opponents if you just go ahead and do that right away. Of course, they could have still just done a grab and done a regular combo or edge guard, so it's not something you should do all the time, but when it does work, it is very powerful and it leaves you extra energy and resources to use on other plays later in the set or at least in the match. Anyway, GG's, thank you for playing. All right, we got a Falco Ditto. We are both green. I wouldn't be surprised to see a DC coming out here. We both do make the same movement. That is very funny. Anyway, we're going to be laser grabbing, and he did seem like he was able to move off of the laser as well. We're not going to be doing too many up throws as a result. We're going to delay because we might have gotten his double jump back, so we wanted to make sure we were getting the punish there. We're going to drift in, drift out, and I wasn't able to get a shine there, just didn't really react. You're going to spot dodge, make him indecisive about... Okay, just being a little cheeky. Don't really need to do this. He was too low. We can grab edge. That's perfectly fine. No need to tunnel vision on the hit if he can tech. Just make things simple as possible, although turning around and adjusting your thinking like that is a bit odd. Good on him to not even do an attack right there. Very well played. So you always want to be mindful of when people can directly jump out of stun. I played off of his direct jump timings out of stun and directly when he could move so many times right there, and that is what allowed me to net the stock. I wasn't sure if he'd tech in, that's why I wave dash back, but he did able to. So as you can see... Oh, good play. Double jump, you're on FD, not so much you can do to avoid this. So again, we see when he could move out. So that just goes to show you how important it is to know when someone's coming out of stun, and it also goes to show that you have to have your tech clean. This Falco was not getting their lasers out as quick as possible, not doing their aerials so well. They were doing unsafe aerials on shield, and they were also doing a lot of immediate jumps. As I was calling out, when you know when someone's acting out of stun right away, you can get the laser out. Very tight timings, and as you can see, when I did miss a laser, I was getting punished on the left side of the stage out of shield by this Falco as well. You can rewind the video and check it out. Just goes to show you that laser accuracy, very key, especially in the Falco Ditto. You miss a laser, they get theirs out. Now the pressure's completely reversed. Very important to keep in mind. Anyway, thank you for playing. Marth Falco from Falco's side. We got a lot of stage to room with. We got a lot of room to dash back, so we're going to move it dash back immediately. We got to make sure we're catching Marth out of the air with our Nair. We were not able to get a punish off it. Very unfortunate. That was what our Nair needed to be. So now we've gotten some hits, not a big punish. Now we've gotten him out of the air. Now we're going to push him down. That's what we need. That's what we're looking for right there. Okay, so this person stayed in place a lot. They have dash back when we came in. We're just going to take some free damage right there. As you can see, pushing, moving out, coming back in, going to be very good for us. I was afraid to go for anything there. I wasn't want to get reversaled. Marth often will land and then do an attack right away. Why? Why will Marth land and do an attack right away? It's because of landing lag. He's got to protect himself. We're going to jab forward smash. It's not likely Marth's going to crouch cancel with that percent. He could, but it's, again, like I said, not likely. So again, we could anticipate grabs right there. Good DI. We're going to move back just to make sure he doesn't go to center. And we're still able to cover. I used our invincibility. We have like 30 frames of invincibility on the edge. It's going to give us enough time to get this punish. We're very high up. We probably didn't need to do that double jump so early. We probably should have reacted to what he did. I'm just kind of mashing, but that's okay. Falco stuff sometimes. Well, good on his part. I did not think he was going to do that in there. Yeah, I wasn't sure he was going to tech, so we're just going to go ahead and get our free damage right there. But as you can see, grab the edge at the right timing, make sure he gets on stage, loop, rinse, repeat, and just goes to show you that he's attacking out of stun a lot, he's attacking out of getting lasered a lot, and that's very important. And so I want to keep commentating, but I've noticed I'm getting a lot of support. Thank you, Huzanot, for the Prime. Welcome on in. And Jet, thank you for the gift to El Rob. Much appreciated. We're getting back in with Lloyd on FD. We no longer have platforms to escape Marth's punishes or to set up lasers or to continue our combos. We have to be very mindful about that. We're not going to go for down air. We did see that he has been really good at playing around. Really good at playing around our laser grabs and things like that. But yeah, as you can see, we got his jump. He did a double jump right there, so he's probably going to find that in just a second. There he goes. He wanted to go low, which is a good call, but it's just, you know, he wasn't able to do it. He crouched under my nair. We need to keep in mind Marth can crouch Falco's nair. Very important. We're going to turn around up tilt. Going to beat out what Marth does right here. We unfortunately got him back on stage. That is okay. And he took his jump with our laser. We wanted to try and jab, but he was in a weird little contorted hurt box. So as we can see, this guy's not dashing back a lot, kind of controlling his space. We'll come in a little bit. As you can see, controlling his landing lag. We just called it out last game. He's missing his dare L cancels. We're keeping that in mind as well. He's got a lot of good ideas, not quite able to follow things up, still missing his tech a little bit and not being quite as mobile. You want to make sure you're using this as much as possible against Falco. Going to be able to jump. He does jump. So again, we did see low percent. As you have to keep in mind, chat, when you're Falco against Marth, especially on FD, you cannot get down or shine at this low percent. We're going to get our shorten, we're going to get around him. We're going to use our lasers, we're going to get our damage. And unfortunately, I moved forward probably at the worst possible time. Had not seen him doing something like that before. We're going to back here. We really want to push him off stage. And he just went right under our down smash. Well played to him. And that might be enough. It barely is. Jab up smash looking like Fox out there. Just lets you know the power of getting your lasers out at the exact right spot. I certainly could have been able to react to some of the dash attacks that I was getting hit by, but it just goes to show you that since he wasn't coming in on me a lot and he wasn't moving back a whole lot either, and once I started switching to down airs a little bit more, things started working out a little bit better in my favor. Just keep in mind, I was catching his jumps early in the other match, was not able to catch them so much in this match, and then I was also calling out that he was protecting himself with lag, acting right away, and sometimes I would punish it, sometimes he would wait a little bit, so I had to be a bit uncertain, could not always punish it and call it out. So that was good on his part, but he wasn't able to hit the hardest, which was a big thing, especially on FD and Stadium, which are great for Marth punishes. That would be something to be cleaned up, but either ways, GG's Lloyd, thank you for playing.